Great, thank you. Our next speaker is online. So, yes, hello. Ian Stevens, who's RA at Oregon Health and Science University. Well, welcome. You've got 5 minutes. I'm sorry, we can't hear you.
Perfect.
There we go. We can hear you now. Hello.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Hi, everyone. I hope you're enjoying the conference. I know I have been. I'm coming to you from Portland, Oregon in the States, which is technically in your yesterday, to discuss some of my research that was from my master's thesis that I completed over the summer. But if during the presentation my Zoom freezes, please enjoy my slides. I should be back in a few seconds. Next slide, please. Whoa, that is very far into my slides. A couple more slides back, please. Second slide, please.
Hi there, Ian. This is Jackson, your tech we were talking earlier. Sorry,
Hi, sir.
Your slides are auto-playing on us. Let me quickly tinker with them. Do you have a share screen option you might be able to do if it takes me too long to solve this? Doesn't sound like it. Yeah.
Next slide, please.
I think all right. So what we'll do, Ian, is the slides you've given me are a video. But I'll just play and pause through the video and hopefully follow you along with your slides. Sorry for the interruption.
No, I'm sorry too. Yep, that slide is perfect. So we'll just start with that. I should be saying I was inspired to parse apart personalized medicine, like in the realm of neuro-oncology and the notion of medical innovation and how they interact. But going forward, to use more accurate language, I'm going to be shifting to saying things like non-validated trials to avoid any inherent bias with the word innovation. But since I was already studying closed-loop deep brain stimulation with DBS, with neuropsychiatric disorders, I really became intrigued by how this also highly personalized medical device treating ever more complex neuropsychiatric diseases could be considered non-validated in some cases. For those of you unfamiliar with these closed-loop neurostimulatory devices, there's one on the left hand of this slide, and they largely consist of an electrical monitoring strip along the cortex, a stimulatory lead or leads placed subcortically, and then a generator / computer or AI interface that coordinates the recordings with the stimulatory patterns. Thus, each of these characteristics can be personalizable, as I've listed down at the bottom of the slide. Next slide, please. And then you can hit it one more time. Thank you. So going back into the literature, the contemporary notions of surgical non-validated trials highlight that because of the highly specific nature of these procedures, they're supposed to act both as a probable benefit to patients as well as an opportunity for data collection. Thus, what may be considered a traditional research timeline from non-validated trials to clinical research and then to evidence-based medicine can sometimes, it can go non-validated trials into evidence-based medicine, thus skipping the clinical trials phase, or the non-validated trials are kind of acting as the clinical research. To echo the previous presentation, if it walks like a duck, then I guess I'm also arguing for some ducks. Thus, next slide, please. Thank you. We get into some interesting conundrums where, say, 5 closed-loop deep brain stimulation procedures for personalized medicine for patients with major depressive disorder. If 5 of them get treatment, do we have 5 individual non-validated procedures? Do we have an N of 5 clinical trial data set that's generally poorly generalizable, or a mix of both? In such situation, the literature has spanned both ethical, legal, organizational approaches to facilitate these trials, and I've taken the stance, like many neuroethicists, to include qualitative studies to help bolster these trials. And that's what I did in my thesis upon its completion, and especially because these are vulnerable neuropsychiatric sort of disorder patients, it's best to consider us getting as much as we can from these interactions. On that note, next slide and final slide, I appreciate and want to acknowledge both the University of Tasmania and OHSU for facilitating my research and professional scholarly development. Thank you.
Thank you, Ian. We'll race on to our final rapid fire presentation.